YouTube, what's good, y'all boys? Today we're gonna tap into reasonable crash outs. I'm here with Alex DeVergo, and yeah, let's tap into what's the craziest time you crashed out?
I crashed out at school. Like this lady told me to take a beanie off, and I didn't want to do it because I just started my locks. They literally were like BB shots, so I literally ran from the police officers at my school and almost got shot.
Oh, like a thug?
No, I'm not a thug. It's principle. I stand on principle.
So like a thug.
Like
okay.
a thug, yeah.
The worst crash out I ever had. What's the worst crash out? I ain't gonna lie. The worst crash out I ever had is when a tried to fight me and I fought him back and punched him in the when I was a kid. Or no, I slammed on some rocks when I was a kid, like in second grade.
Take hip-hop. We've talked about this on the show before. You have African-American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't. So say it. Say what? Say the word you want to say. I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Crashouts. We all familiar with them.
There's no way that was actual news to you.
He actually sounded genuine, like with his take.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
People that be bunging for no reason. People that be over-exaggerating certain scenarios and just be taken out of context 99% of the time. I crashed out when I saw that Switch 2 games were £75, fam. Are you mad, bruv? That's like a...
Brokey.
Red coat. We got a red coat, chat. We got a red coat.
whole shift at work. And with the whole cost of living crisis we got out here in the UK, you're trying to get me to spend that to play Mario Kart, which is a game you can only play online. Suck your mom, bro. What are you talking about? But for real though, crashing out is an art. It's amazing how some people's first reaction to anything is to start moving like Grug from the cruise, or for them to throw the quickest tantrum possible like their power levels rising, or they're going 0 to 100 like they from obstacle. But a lot of crash outs are low-key justified. I mean, most of the time these men are just acting out after carefully warning people or just asking politely. And as your host of today's video, I'll be sharing and telling you why these were all reasonable crash outs, starting with the man himself, John Walker. And before I even talk about...
Nah, what's the most British thing you would say? You think you could say? Like, what's the most British saying? Empty your pantaloons. On guard.
Pip pip cheerio. Who's John Walker though? Do you know?
John Walker? I don't know.
You put up a picture of Batman then Captain America.
I don't know.
This man, look at the glaze he's recently been getting with the success of the Thunderbolts movie. It's times like...
Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
This, I think that as a Marvel fan myself, I actually sometimes question the community because they were hating on this man for no reason. Don't get it twisted. I'm guessed that you man are finally recognizing peak. But I've been saying this since Falcon and the Winter Soldier, fam. John Walker has always been cold, fam. His suit was peak, the fights were fire, and his story was peak. US Agent is such a cool character, but he got sold completely in the story.
Can we just talk about, like, go back like 5 seconds real quick? Like 5 seconds? Oh, cooked. Like,
Has always been cold, fam. His suit was...
Isn't that low-key mad sus, like, grown men? Like, say superheroes were real. They got grown men running around here in, like, spandex and stuff like that.
That is true.
Kind of weird.
I'm not going to...
Like, Batman, he's a weirdo, bro. He has underwear on. Superman, they're weirdos, bro.
Like, why? Like, just for no reason.
Say you had, like, shout out to YouTube, but say you had on some Illuminati, right? Say you had one in, like a grown 6'4" muscular man in spandex, like, flying off with your son from, like, even if it's a burning building.
Doors open. You feel me?
Who invited the thug?
Hey.
What's good, son?
What's good, y'all?
Bro, we reacting right now. Is my dad downstairs?
Yeah, here.
Okay. Well, yo, yeah, we just reacting. The Chopped Trio.
Yeah,
the fuck? Here y'all go, man. Hey, we reacting to this reasonable crash outs. What's the worst time you ever crashed out?
Oh, we remember.
Been a few times.
We can't see you gotta get down a little bit. You a little bit too tall.
A few days ago, actually. A few days ago. I can't lie. Details more to come. The story's still developing. You feel me? But
gotta like let it sit.
yeah, we gotta let it sit.
Simmer.
You know something? Yo, you low key kind of look like Quan.
Yeah, I haven't heard that until I went to Atlanta, and since then,
Facts.
He low key. Yo, hold on. Yeah, you look like Quan low key.
He's Yo-Yo from 2020.
That didn't hit. You're not funny. You're not funny.
That was kind of.
Kyle, get the L.
Oh, what?
Anyways. Bro, yeah.
You want to listen to this video? I don't know if we got a chance.
I'm about to stand.
All right.
How would you? We just turned it out.
Yeah.
peak. The fights were fire, and his story was peak. US agent is such a cool character, but he got sold completely in the story. He was more than qualified to be Captain America through his accolades, achievements, and physical capabilities. He was an S-tier rank for this role, bro. Big man take. I mean, shit. If we're being completely honest here, after I watched Thunderbolts with my boy, I think John could beat Steve in a fight, and it might not even be close, fam. After that super jump he did, which I did not know they could do, fam. I didn't even know that was possible. They had me in the cinema with
British
my
accent is getting me though. It's it's like he's talking in like MLA ass format.
Yeah, like
MLA.
Times New Roman.
Times New Roman or some shit. It's like, damn, like I'm trying to pay attention, but it's like, nigga, bruv, what are you talking about?
my mouth dropped. I didn't know he could do that. It was crazy, fam. But seriously, John Walker had every right to bug out and do what he had to do in the show. And you know, I'm just gonna cut the shit and get to the
Yo, imagine fighting Captain America. Nigga, he just bow like.
I give up. I'm
I
give up.
Like, imagine actually having to like fight. Imagine doing crime in like Gotham City.
Or like, bro, imagine you're behind, you see niggas busting, and you see them getting clapped off, like water busting, like, and you in the back, like, I'm just leaving.
I'm running. I'm running. Yo,
Yeah,
I would be the biggest bitch if
Yeah,
like superheroes was like actually real. I would be the biggest.
Or say
bitch.
like you're about a car. Say you just saved up all your money, you got a down payment on a car,
And then Hulk uses that shit to motherfucker.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
nah, I would be so pissed. I would be so.
I'm
pissed.
crashing out. I'd
I'm
crash
me.
out.
part where everybody supposedly throws shade to this guy. So the moment that made everybody hate John Walker, which is mostly the part where he killed the Flag Smasher, and everybody saying things like, oh, the guy was trying to surrender, a hero doesn't kill. And by far my favorite one, Steve Rogers wouldn't have done this. Like, you sure Steve Rogers hasn't killed anyone, bro?
Imagine him, imagine he was dead.
You
for,
turn
like,
around.
He was dead for like 70 years. Like, he was like in Frozen for 70 years. When he died, like when he got froze, it was like 1940s. Imagine him just seeing black people walking around. Like,
The
nothing.
hell, man? Hell going on?
Oh me, he wasn't saying the hell. Who's these? You feel me? Yeah. These certain type of people, certain type of slurs walking around. That's what he was saying.
Look at that kick, bro.
I'll cut it, bro.
I'm suing. I'm a villain. I'm suing.
I wouldn't be a criminal.
Let's be honest, superheroes have killed a bunch of people regardless of them being bad guys or not. Most of the time we don't even count them as kills because they be doing way worse shit most of the time. With that being said, let me give you a deep analysis of the scenario which led John Walker to even kill the Flag Smasher in the first place. So before this even happens, the leader of the Flag Smashers, Carly, or better known as Pebbles bro from Top Boy, was planning to separate all the man them and kill.
Would you guys?
She looks like a kid.
No, she's like 25. What are you talking about?
Bro, she looks like a kid. Yo, yeah, am I tweaking?
I ain't seen this movie. I thought she looked like a.
Yo, she's like.
more than
Look up her age. Look up her age. Look, go.
Yeah.
That's her.
Pebbles. Is it Pebbles from?
I don't know. She was in the what's the shit called? The
Thunderbolts.
yeah. Oh no, she was in. Oh yeah. I guess you can go there.
Oh shit! Hold on. Is her?
No, that's not her.
Nigga.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. Don't, it's not answer just for the safety of the brand.
John Walker in the first place. So Bucky and Sam get to realize they start Walker, so they start moving to his location ASAP. Fast forward now and they're all scrapping with the rest of the terrorists. And in this scene, John Walker gets grabbed by the man he kills later, who attempts to hold him so Pebbles can kill him with a knife, bro. So Battlestar tackles Carly and then she just punches the life out of my man, killing him. I like Naruto was when he thought Hinata died, John Walker was furious, fam. So he starts chasing down the terrorists to find out where Carly's gone, and in pursuit, the terrorist just dashes a concrete bin at him. And bear in mind, I didn't share this at the start, but he's now a super soldier. But if he didn't have the serum, he probably would have been knocked out or worse. So John Walker finally chases my man down and does the deed. And look at Carly looking all shocked at one of her brethren die when she was killing it.
You're not going.
I'm not going.
I don't think
I don't like
there.
redheads though. I don't like redheads. I'm not going. You?
Hell no.
Innocent people the entire show. She blew up a building full of people, took hostages, and did a whole GTA ragdoll out the car to even kill the hostages. I guess it was saving them. The GOAT himself, John Walker, fam. The show was painting John Walker as a bad guy from the start. Like Bucky and Sam were hating on him for no reason when him and Battlestar were just trying to do their job. Remember, the only reason why John Walker was even able to turn into Captain America was because Sam's dumbass decided not to take the opportunity for Captain America himself. He was handpicked by the man and he decided to.
He has no aura. He has
He has no aura. I was gonna say,
I ain't gonna lie.
yo, I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm black.
Bro.
I'm
Yeah,
black. I'm black.
too.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like,
I'm black. You got
but it's
no aura.
like, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
His hairline's too crispy to be Captain
Yeah,
America.
give me white America, man.
Like,
give me white Captain
You need
America.
to go
I'm gonna be
beatbox
honest.
or like have some sort of shocking powers.
Like, I like the idea of making a black person Captain America.
It's like he's a white black
but
person.
it's like,
or something. It's not-
like him, like,
I don't know. Yeah.
like nah.
Take it and give it to the government. We're like, bro, it's your fault that shit even happened in the
They
first
should've
place.
just
And
killed the
Bucky would
character.
just hate him because he wasn't Steve.
Derek FTV. Shout out to Broski.
Shout out
you
to
for the
Derek.
10 gifted.
Is he on
Damn. Yeah.
I like your videos, Derek. Shout out, bro.
Yo, Derek, let me
lit.
go ahead and give you VIP. I will do that after this for sure. Yo, shout out to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. How you been, family?
He was up there gobbling Steve shit so bad was that he couldn't see that somebody else would have eventually picked up the mantle of Captain America. And instead of being a comrade and a friend, he just became a hater, bro. And by far, this is the worst version of Bucky in the MCU, fam. His trim is shit, bro. His barber don't mess him up, fam. Don't get me wrong, John Walker definitely had his flaws. Like right after he killed the Flag Smasher and started scrapping with Bucky and Sam, he was low-key trying to kill them, I'll be honest. He was crazy here. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he was treated poorly by other superheroes. Yes, John Walker.
Okay, so, Pete, I'm not gonna lie. Low key, what do you think's the worst crash out that you've seen, like, in, like, any movie?
You go first. You go first. I'm thinking.
I think the worst crash out I've seen is, for sure, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man?
Omni-Man season 1 on Mark Invincible. When he like took him through the subways, I started beating his head in. Think about it, that's his own son. So he crashed out like that on his own son.
Yeah, that is wild. No, I was gonna say like Homelander.
Homelander.
Remember when he told old girl to take her wig off and he did not have to do her like that, and he was drinking. He killed his.
Yeah,
he killed his
he
wife.
was drinking her milk.
He was drinking her milk. No, that wasn't the same girl. It was like his mom. His mom. He was drinking his mom's titty milk. Then he cracked her, and then he killed her, and took the baby and blew up the house. Remember? Yeah. That was Homelander's the biggest. Like I'm scared of him in real life. I'd be scared of him in real life, bro.
What about you?
No cap.
I agree with that one, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. I'm not finna hold you, bro. That's what I'll be scared of.
Walker was working for the government and Bucky and Sam weren't, but that doesn't mean you give the guy mistreatment. That was just mad unprofessional, especially from unks who've been in the game collectively for like 100 years. What the hell is wrong with you two? The type of treatment these two were given Walker and Battlestar was something Steve would have never done, and they were both mentioning his morals and ideals significantly in the show just to never be behind it themselves. And another thing going back to Carly was when Sam was out here saying she wasn't a terrorist, acting like he didn't know the type of shit she was doing. The writing in this show was so twisted. They tried to justify Carly's actions so much more and practically painted John Walker as more of a villain to some people. How is that even possible, bro? I'm happy that John Walker is finally getting recognized for how cool he is now with how cold the Thunderbolts movie was. But even before this, Marvel fans were just hating on him because he wasn't Steve. And fans act like Steve was a golden boy, like he wasn't throwing his shield at 70 miles per hour and shooting a bunch of people. Marvel fans are so delusional, bro. You were holding on to John Walker's kill like Iron Man didn't murder a bunch.
This
Yeah,
guy
I'm not
has like
gonna
he
lie,
has
this
something to
nigga
get off
hating.
his chest. Is there something you want to say? What's his
he got
YouTuber
something to
name?
say.
What's his YouTuber name?
Is
Is there something you want to say, Waves?
That nigga got some hate in his chest. Well, yeah, I think, okay, I ain't gonna lie. I got lost a while ago.
I ain't feel
I was
shout out to Waves though. Shout out to
Waves,
my
though.
audience watches his videos too, so shout out to Waves if you see
Shout out
this.
to Waves, though. That's did you want to tell your crash out story?
It's too fresh.
Too fresh.
shit.
You gotta
Okay.
you gotta wait so you got a moral of the story at the end.
Have you ever crashed out on a girl?
Yes.
What was the worst experience?
Bro, I crashed out on a girl because bro, should I tell us to stream? Yeah.
You can tell
A
it.
nigga just said I want to see some cheeks. I'm not trying to impress you.